Hello and welcome to the Vision Board training. During this training, it will help you to find your focus and set your intention for the year. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. This is just a sample of a vision board that you can kind of just glance at. You have some colors, some photos, some words, things that we're going to discuss during this training. In today's training, you're going to learn a little bit more about me. You are going to find out the purpose and power of a vision board, why to create goals to include on your vision board, the importance of visualization, the components to include in your vision board, an action planner, and then we are going to create a vision board using Canva. So it will be a digital vision board. So let me introduce myself. My name is Missy Riddles. I'm a personal development strategist. I am the CEO of Missy Riddles International. I'm the creator of Living Limitless. I have a Facebook group called Limitless Women for high achieving women who are ready to overcome the roadblocks that are standing in their way, such as themselves, so that they can find success and live a life that they love. So a vision board is a visual representation of your why, what you desire, some reminders, and motivation. So if you do any trainings with me, or if you are inside of my program, Living Limitless, you know that I always talk about your why. It's really important that you know what your why is because it helps you with your focus. When you might not be motivated to get things done, you can go back to that, and that's kind of your central way to ground yourself and pick yourself up so that you can move forward. So it's a visual representation of your why, what you desire, some reminders, and motivation. Vision board actually has some power. If you create a vision board, it is so powerful. Vision boards allow you to turn dreams into reality, because I'm sure that you have had some dreams, such as maybe some overseas vacation, maybe live in a mansion, just some dream, right? But you haven't turned it into reality. And you turn it into reality through goals. And then with the goal creation, we can get there by having this visual representation through a vision board. So vision boards allow you to turn your dreams into reality, but you have to know what your dreams are before you can manifest them. And you manifest them through action. It's not just like, oh, I want to go on a trip every month of the year and do nothing about it. It doesn't just appear. You have to take action to make your dreams your reality. So the vision board is that powerful tool to help you do that. So you need to take them out of the realms of dreams and turn them into reality by being specific. You can be very specific on this vision board, or you can be very general. It's up to you. Do you want your dreams to turn into reality or not? So we start at point A and we are going to go to point B. And our vision board helps us with this. You have the power to do great things by going from point A to point B. Point A is today, right here, right now, where you are. What things would you like to see change in your life? Point B is the future, where you want to be. What would you like to be, see, have, etc.? So we are going to go from point A to point B, from right now to the future. Whether this vision board is for the year, maybe it's for a quarter, maybe it's for a month. It's up to you. But where we are right now and where we want to be, from point A to point B. The vision board is your roadmap from point A to point B. So, why do you need a dream board or a vision board? Remember, your vision board is how you turn your dreams into reality. So you might hear some interchange between dream board and vision board. Vision boards help people focus and target by giving concrete form to their ambitions and dreams. You take your ideas from the dream time and bring them into reality through helping you stay on course with a focused plan of action. This is why you need a vision board. So, a vision board is a visual representation of that roadmap that we talked about, right? And real world importance of visualization brings that more into your reality. So as Leonie Dawson states, creating a vision board is making physical and making visual all those beautiful things that are singing in your spirit. Just leave that with you. So with a visualization, the right things are always specific. It's not something dependent on external forces or luck. You can quantify your vision board goals with what, when, why, how, and how much. And then build in some flexibility for the universe to do its work, right? Sometimes things don't go as we plan, so we have to allow for that flexibility. So how it works. First, make sure your big goal is visually in the most prominent position at the top of your board or in the center. That's your big goal. Now, these are all suggestions. You can create your vision board any way you want. Some like to have a vision board with the aesthetics and how it looks. Some don't care. They just want to throw things on there. So here are some suggestions and the reason behind those suggestions. Okay. So again, make sure your big goal is visually in the most prominent position at the top of your board or in the center. It also helps if you make your ultimate goal the largest item on the board. So you might have a big goal, but you might have an ultimate goal. Okay. Making your main goal prominent and or large, making it really stand out, also helps with keeping the end result in focus. Some components to include in your vision board. And these are things that are more than just your goals, right? Of course, have your goals, be specific, maybe have a visual representation of self-care. If you work with me, you know I talk a lot about self-care and the importance of self-care. So it just makes sense to have it as a visual representation on your vision board. You might want to have some colors, like I was saying earlier, some aesthetics of how it looks, but also the colors can reflect some mood. Maybe you want a color that represents power for you. Maybe you want a color that represents happy, or maybe green for money, some kind of color that represents a mood or some metaphoric meaning. Okay. You might want to have an image or maybe some words that represent gratitude. Again, when you work with me or if you're in the Limitless Women Facebook group, you notice we talk about gratitude and the power of gratitude. And so just that visual reminder, once again, of having gratitude on your vision board. And then self-compassion, another piece. If you work with me in the Living Limitless program, we talk a lot about self-compassion and what that means and how to do it and how to implement it. So makes sense to put it on your vision board, and maybe some notes to your future self or some quotes that you find inspiring or motivational. All of these, again, are just suggestions of components to put on your vision board, not a requirement, just food for thought. Some areas to consider. Do you have goals in relationships? Do you have home goals? Do you have finance goals? Do you have school or work goals? Some personal growth goals, which I highly suggest being a personal development strategist. Maybe you have some time travel goals, or maybe you have some ideas of that you want to turn into fruition. And so you put those on your vision board. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Harmony by Gandhi. Love, love, love that goal. Quote, because it helps me reach a goal. Got tongue-tied there. Tongue-tied there. So happiness is what you believe from the inside. Are you able to find fulfillment and happiness in your life? And if not, maybe that's where you really think about that point B of where you want to be and how do you create that fulfillment and happiness. And my hope for you is this vision board will help you get from point A, where you are right now, to point B, where you want to be. So creating your vision board. It can be paper, which this training is not going to create a paper vision board. We are going to create a digital vision board, but you can get some magazines, some images, some pictures that you have, some colored paper. You can be as creative as you want to be if you're creating the paper one. Whatever you choose, whether it's the digital one that we're going to do today in the training, or it is a paper one, put it in a place where you will see it daily, where it will catch your eye and re-inspire you all over again. It's all about visualization, creating visual cues to keep yourself firmly aligned to your dream or your goal. Visualization is super powerful. So that's why it's really important to keep it in front of you so you see it. It's constantly telling your brain, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Am I taking action today to make this happen? Right? It's just that reminder. Build your vision board on Pinterest if this is a digital one, right? If you want to keep it private, or if maybe you want some accountability and you share it with the world, or maybe just a group of accountability partners that they have similar goals as you. And so you share and kind of hold each other accountable. Create a collage vision board in a photo editor or design. We're going to use Canva today. You can get a free account, canva.com. With the digital one, I like to do the digital vision board because I can put it on my laptop wallpaper. I can put it on my phone screensaver. You can even take it a step further if you have a digital frame, maybe you have in your office or somewhere that you see it on a regular basis. You can put those images from your vision board into that digital frame. And so it's constantly going and as a reminder all around you. So take action by using your vision board as an action planner. Hang or prop your board on the wall in front of you. So for like me, I would put it just right there so I can see it every day, right? Or maybe you have another space. Maybe you have your little desk. You want to put it on the corner of your desk where it's a reminder. If you're on the computer, it's right there where you see it, or maybe this way, whichever way you kind of look. Change the position from time to time because your brain kind of just remembers and it kind of mutes it out. So we need to keep it in the forefront. We need to be having that reminder, hey, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? Let's make this happen. Again, display it as a screensaver, use it as a wallpaper, have it on your phone, the digital frame like I was talking about. Maybe put a photo or a screenshot of it in a journal or like a business planner or whatever, your calendar. Maybe just have little nuggets from your vision board each time you turn your planner if you use a paper planner. I use a digital one, so I would put those images on my digital planner. Here is just a quick representation of a vision board that I did just kind of prepare for this training. And now we are going to go to canva.com and do a training. Okay, so now we are in Canva and you can get a free account at canva.com and it's free. Matter of fact, I'm logged into my free account and not my paid account. So options will be limited, but you still have a lot of options. I want to start with showing you a very simple way, excuse me. Not sure why. Oh, here we go. There's a search kind of at the top once you're logged in, and you can select vision board. And then it will give you a template that you can use for this vision board project that you want to create. It helps when I'm looking for ideas, or maybe I just need a little extra help in getting started. So you can see at the bottom of the image, if you notice where it says free in the bottom right, this one is a paid, this one's pro. There are not many free templates to help us get started. But if you were to find one that you wanted to use, I'll just use this one up here at the top. So click on it and it's already started for you, right? So you can change the images, which I will show you how to do, or you can upload your own images. So over on the left, you'll see uploads. You click uploads and then you will hit upload media. And then you have an image located on your computer. I'm going to use this beach one. And now it's in my file. So I can take this and I can drag it and put it in any one of these spots. So I'm going to go with maybe here at the top because it's at the top. Remember in the training, I talked about big goals being prominent, right? And since all of these squares are equal, it's at the top, which it will bring attention to it, right? So then I'm going to leave the bottom right and bottom left because they're beach images and the beach is a self-care activity for me. Someday I'm going to live at the beach. So just visual reminders to keep my focus on my ultimate goal of living at the beach. Okay. Then you can also go back over here to elements on the side and you can select the search. Let me say I want a self-care. So maybe I want to do a massage for my self-care. Hit massage. Here's an image. It's a free image. So I'm going to load it over here into that square. Okay. I want to be on a podcast this year, not necessarily start one, but I want to be on one as a guest. So I'm going to put in podcast. Here's a free one. Let's put it up here at the top because that's one of my top goals. So you can see how it is to do a template. Now I want to start from scratch. So I'm going to click the home button and I'm going to create a design. So you select in the top right, create a design, and it's going to be a desktop wallpaper. Okay, here is a blank canvas for you to create your vision board. So I would like to use the blue color because I love blue. It reminds me of the ocean. But right now I'm going to wait on changing the background color until I can add some templates. So what I like to do is go back to the elements and then I add some grids, right? So I'm going to add this and then I'm going to resize it to keep it kind of big, and I'm going to put it in the center. And this is where I'm going to go back over to uploads. I'm going to find that beach picture and then I'm going to add it right there. Now, that is my big ultimate goal, right? So I keep that I can resize it. So now if I click on that white background, you can see the outlined, and then I click the little color. Now you can see it is pulling colors from my photo. So I'm going to select that color as my background because that color makes me really happy. And remember in the presentation, I talked about the color could be on a mood, right? So now I want to go back to elements and I'm going to add some more frames. I can change the shapes of the frames and just kind of see what they've got here. I can do all, see all. And let's go with this one. That looks good. And family is priority for me. So I don't have a picture uploaded in my free account. So I'm just going to search family. You can click photos. And this looks like a good family photo. So I'll put it there. And that helps remind me of family. I'll go back to elements, find some more frames that I want to use. Let's go with this one. And again, I'm going to go with some self-care. I like to go to the lake for self-care. So it helps me get grounded. And if you do any of my trainings, you'll know what I mean by that. This one's a beautiful picture, so I'm going to add it into that shape. Okay, so that is how you can do images on your vision board. Now, let's cancel out this search and let's do quotes. And let's see what pops up. Be yourself. I love that. That's kind of one of those positive reminders, inspirational notes to yourself. Today's your day. That'll help us with motivation to take action. Let's put it down here. That looks cute. And that one's actually an animated one, so it'll look a little bit different when you put it on different platforms, I guess. Let's see, what else? Ooh, be gentle with yourself. That's a really good self-compassion one. After you select it, you can also change the colors to kind of go with some theme colors that you've got going on. Not sure what color I really want to use. Might go with that. And then you have just your basic colors, but you can also click right here in the top left, and then you've got where you can kind of change it here. Let's do some hot pink. Okay, kind of go with my sky over here. Then let's go with inspiration or motivation. Ooh, I like this one. You can, let's kind of put that down here. Because you can do this. I'm going to delete this one. So I have it selected. You see the 4 dots around it, and I'll hit my delete. Depending on what you're using. I'm using a Windows. Ooh, here's another beach one. Oh, do you see the grid and the Canva watermark? This means it's not free, it's paid. So I can't use that one. I'm going to hit delete. So I'm looking for free. Ooh, this is a good do not give up. I like that one. And it looks like it's on a cork board and Scrabble game. That's fun. So as you can see, I'm just kind of laying this around. Let's see this one. Ooh, live your dream. That one's good. I think I like that one better. So I'm going to delete it. Because if you remember, we are turning our dreams into reality. So we will be able to live our dream when we take action. As you can see, I messed up here, and in the top left, you can hit undo. It's just a simple Canva. All right, so I'm trying to think, oh, I want my podcast. So let's go back to a shape in the elements or frames or grids, whichever one you want to choose. Let's go with something. Ooh, I like this diamond one. So I'm going to put that right here, kind of overlapping. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to find that podcast image because I really like that one. And I'm going to put it right in there because that looks really cool to me. And I actually want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to resize it, kind of just move things around. All right. So some elements. Family was important to me. They will stay my focus. The beach is my ultimate goal. Some self-care, some quotes, some inspirational notes to myself. So this is a quick training inside of Canva how to create a vision board. Now, when you're finished, you can click the download button and you can save it as a ping, or you can change it here and do a JPEG. You can do a PDF if you want to print it out. I highly recommend if you keep the PNG, slide it over, because if you don't, it might not let me on here because I'm on the free. It kind of looks distorted. So you download it. Download a watermark free, it said. And then this is what it looks like. So on my desktop, I will save it. So every time that I open it, it is a visual reminder of my goals for the year and helping me take action, plan that action, and just a check-in. All right. I hope you enjoyed this training. Remember, you can find me in the Limitless Women Facebook group. You can also go to my website to find out more information about me or about my program, Living Limitless. And my website is www.missyriddles.com. Take care.